What do you mean you want that time back, mine? You've spent that time diligently watching a drunk man barely put a car together over the last 150 hours. Name one thing on the internet that's better. It is true, we're back to normal time. How many US people get caught out by it, do you think? Azar's here, Salty's here, Elkarion's here. Kate, and welcome to the stream as well. Bear, how are we all? Salt had a 120 stream streak. That's unbroken, right? Feet pictures are better. No. Do you want me to go to Scotty's first thing? And I can zoom in on Scotty's feet, and you can at least have a bit of it. Southam's OnlyFans is a scam. Yeah, you need to find a hobby. Can I recommend becoming a 90s car enthusiast? Because I can't. Right, today we're going to go get the windscreen fixed. It's almost running. Ooh, that don't look like it's going to get red. I can see what it is though. Where's the 30p bit? Yep. Where? Oh. Hang on, why's the game not capturing? Oh, there it is. Lovely. I'd gone all the way in then and the game wasn't capturing. Smashing. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream and thank you for the sub. Now I know what banoffee pie is in Finnish. Jesus. Gwynblade, I appreciate the sub. Thank you for 94 months. The fuck, there's a bell pepper in my pasta salad that isn't actually hot. When did I turn into a little bitch? She's confused. Is it hot or is it not hot? Right, music, you're supposed to have gone a long time ago. I'm in game now. Music. Oh, let me just sit down and wait for the music to finish. Give it a minute. This music's a bit enthusiastic. Did I rush through this fast? Pasta salad? Crikey. Gwynblade, thank you for this sub, though. Apologies. I don't think Siri read it out entirely, but I'm not sure you mind. Right. It is Wednesday. In a couple of days, we'll be off to go watch the ice racing. Does my problem... No, I'm still an alcoholic. Lovely. What time is it? It's dark, and it reckons to be 7. Alright, quiz. Is that 7 PM or 7 AM? I'm going to say it's PM. Today, then, it's all about now the car's running and assembled, it's now all about getting this car fixed so it can be drivable. I could do to drive it to Elkarion's, because what I want is to fix the windscreen that as you can see by all of the car currently, some bugged physics issue flew up into the air and smashed the windscreen. I need to get that fixed. Now, the car is drivable. I don't know whether it can survive a trip to Elkarion's, but the first thought would be, Stublet, why don't you try? Fair enough. But I can't drive it there because the windscreen's broken, and because the windscreen's broken, that means that I will freeze to death because the heat all escapes and it can't warm up. Which means I'm going to have to drag it to Elkarion's in the tractor.
Voi satana!
Oh, it was alright dragging the car in its previous state, but now it's running. I'm scared of something breaking. Now, we do have a load of logs chopped, and we have somebody willing to collect. The problem is, I don't have any fuel in the tractor. Is it a quarter of a tank? Do I have any in the can? No. I think we might have to sleep. And then go fill the jerry can. Oh, this is going to be a long way around. Do I drag the... I tell you what we'll do. We'll go get fuel for the jerry can. Then I will... Yeah, go get fuel in the jerry can. I'll come back, put the fuel in the tractor. Then we might... It depends where the logs are getting dropped off, actually. A good driver's not going to stop me freezing to death, Alkarion, thank you very much. Oh, the logs are on the way to Alkarion's as well. Alright, plan. It is PM, Martin. I can feel it. You're right. It's ginger beer. I eat peppers like crazy before having kids, and then because you aren't not meant to have them before, have it basically been 3 years without anything spicy, and there is something in the pasta salad that is spicy. It's not unimaginable spice, of course, but it was just surprising there was any heat coming off it in general. They've always just been sweet to me. Also, it's fizzy orange. It's not, it's coffee. So it's your first time back on spice. Is this proof that you're not planning on it anymore? You can't call them that anyway, you have to call them Alice. Can't call them what? It's not your first time on spice, it's a fucking bell pepper. Right, deliver firewood. No, that's a sewage tank, that's firewood. New plan. Right, watch this. Get in the sorbet. Drive to town. Fill up the jerry can. From there, drive back home, fill up the tractor, take the tractor and the logs up here, deliver the firewood, and then I can fuel the tractor up and the jerry can, and then we're good to drive back down. But then I want the car over here so I can start the process of getting the windscreen. Oh, this is fucking tricky. Oh, I'm with you, Azar, sorry. I'm trying to think of this puzzle. So, thank good morning. Spice is a legal high, yeah, for those that don't realise. Kitten's managed to stay off it, but unfortunately she's been pushed back onto her habit by pasta salad. But to answer the question, you don't actually want to have another. Alright, first job, regardless, is drive to town in the sorbet. But I'm going to put the radio on so we've got something to listen to overnight. Lovely. Once an addict, always an addict. It is legal, Martin. What are you talking about? Right, let me just actually confirm that the sun's not about to rise. I'm quite tired, which makes me think... I'm just going to check teletext. 8:15 PM. Should we check the weather for tomorrow? Don't do this enough. Is it going to snow tomorrow? Is it 188 that's local weather? I think that is local weather, right? Look, it's going to be mild. It's only going to get below 22 next Sunday. Smashing. Legal doesn't mean moral. How does it mean legal in this case? But don't tell Martin that. Right, let's turn the light off. Let's just go to sleep and then we'll set off. PSK is 24-hour nowadays, of course. Don't get on about gay marriage again, please. Sell more shit at the flea market. Got to make 150 marker at least. Oh, that's true, actually. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, then. How about this bear? Now it's the morning. It's a stunning 2 AM. We'll get the sorbet fired up. We'll drive to town. And then we'll get some of the PSK scrap pile and stick that at the flea market when she opens. It's just money now. Money, money, money. Psychoactive substances are definitely illegal now. What are you talking about? You've had no issue buying them, right, Gwynblade? They sell them at our local garage. Right, in there you go, bang. On this beautiful Thursday. No, Londis, yeah. Maybe in your lame part of the country, Martin, but we're cool up here and we do drugs. Or straight marriage should be illegal, yeah. Bell peppers are psychoactive. Hello, sorbet? Please don't start doing this to me. Crying out loud. Can I just hear the roar of an engine, please? Thank you. Again, we've still got no batteries for the radio. We need Chris Man in here so he can give us a bit of a cost breakdown of spice and where you can get it from. Next he'll be telling us you can still buy hooch. Got to remember the ecstasy craze in the 80s and 90s when it was all over TV to not trust any sweets that had smiley faces on. You remember that? Got a full face of it once in your previous job. It was a very unpleasant experience. Martin was a substitute teacher for under fives. Hooch was a very briefly sold, not hooch as in the moonshine kind of hooch. It was a very cheap, like Alco Pop when those were first becoming a thing. Then there was this craze of like, it's bright colours, it's marketed towards kids, social degradation. Oh, I'm naked. What am I doing naked? Is it back, yeah? 6-4, welcome to the stream. You're both saying it's back. Hooch. God, we were all terrified of hooch. It's a trendy drink now. That's how things go, right? Alright, let's deal with the old problem. An Alco Pop. What are you asking, kitten? What an Alco Pop is? Or asking if it was an Alco Pop? Next return will be Smirnoff Ice. Did they stop selling that? Oh, it always tasted really weird, didn't it? I mean, we can judge the people that drink it, but it always tasted it tasted closer to fizzy water. Swathan, stop singing. It's too early in the morning. An alcoholic who wrote it. I mean, it checks out. Fancy vodka and cloudy lemonade. Was it lemon? I suppose it was, wasn't it? Smirnoff Ice. Real men drink Bacardi breezes, yeah. I hate how women in the 50s did drugs to get so much done and we're expected to be the same but without drugs. Give in, Salty, get going on it. We'll all be more productive. There was that guy in the 40s in Germany, wasn't there, that took a lot of amphetamines. And look how much he achieved. Vinnie Jones drank Bacardi breezes in that advert and he's well hard. I drink hooch in Wetherspoons and I'm telling people about stopping boats. Hooch. Where is this warm? Still not warm, but I've got my winter jacket on, so it should be alright now. Right, did I put the diesel can in the back? I did. Yeah, let's go buy some diesel. I'm getting this windscreen fitted today, by hook or by crook. And nobody, especially not Alkirion's, going to stand in my way. Vinnie Jones at half-time once when he was at Leeds. They were doing some like promotional thing where they had the mascots on the pitch or something at half-time and he wasn't playing but he was kitted up. And one of the mascots was like dribbling the ball around and about to shoot. Vinnie Jones went went 2-footed, tackled him. There's a kid about this big. Go Google Vinnie Jones tackles child. It's brilliant. It's one of the best images in like Leeds pop culture history. That's a stopping boat, and why are you so against them? It's like a tug, but the opposite. Instead of pulling them along and guiding them, it stops them. That's why they're sick in. But how does one take care of kids? Keep a clean house, cook, and be dressed up and hair done every day. They get their handy robot from the future to do it, like in Fall Guys. Basically, Martin, yeah, but an actual athlete instead of Boris Johnson. My dad did that. All he had to do was marry my mum. Ma'am. Oh, he said ma'am. Good work. was thinking I saw Vinnie Jones playing for Wimbledon at Ellen Road. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, left Leeds and went to... No, yeah, went to Wimbledon. Rest in peace. Wimbledon, not Vinnie Jones. The picture of him tackling the kid is so good. Good tug. Don't watch Tugs though, the kids' TV programme. It's harrowing in the extreme. Oh, now it's on a radio. I don't know where the radio is. I think it's out of batteries somewhere. Always out of batteries somewhere. Stupid sorbet, get a radio. Looking to keep yourself alive. What's this? Oh, speaking of which. Isn't it Grapevine? It's so good. The baiting was fine, but it's just it's a brilliant image. It's a complete takeout. What drugs were kicking around in rural 90s Finland? Coffee. Kill you. I think we've asked this question recently, haven't we? Disco burgers. I like to find is the barbecue and vegetarian options. Life, yeah, laugh. Mexican black tar heroin. It's a long way to import it though. We just make our own. The Middle East's right there. Why do we need to go all the way to Mexico for that stuff? Him throwing his hands up like, what? This is amazing. Isn't it good? I'd love to be that kid. It's a hell of an anecdote, right? To the time, the news was like portraying him as some kind of like faux hard man, so I thought I might as well play into it. Wobbly eggs. I'm assuming you've got a price list of all these, Gwendolyn. Right, what are we selling from PSK? What time is it? Jesus, it's 4 AM. She's not going to be open for ages. We'll go back another day. The world does love to hate a heel. True. He was at the right club for it at the time. Right, let's not get taken out on the crossing. Who's the heel of the Doomhaus? Who plays a good heel? I think we're all in that boat, aren't we? I think. I think Sothan's the face, isn't he? Much as he tries otherwise. He's the brains. Is that why we're kicking our heels and not getting anywhere? Why did I try and open the door? Where am I taking this? A lot of mixed signals here. Problem is, you portray yourself as the like morally just, kind one, and then every best of suggests massively otherwise. I'm gonna put. I'll go slightly over. You can be the people's elbow. Eric is the face. That's true, actually. I think Sothan's the referee. Yeah, because Eric's the face, not only because of the emotes. Hello? Why am I putting it in here, aren't I? Idiot. Eric's the literal face and the figurative face as well. That program got shut down, didn't it, Sorry, you mentioned the AI videos of Eric. What I really like about them AI videos, the reason I put them in the best of, is because it like perfectly highlighted that all it's good for is absurd and pointless. You know what I mean? Like it seemed to sum up AI nicely. In its current form, of course. It couldn't handle Eric, yeah. I'm going to put a little bit of fuel in the sorbet as well. Because we're coming back here, aren't we? I know, imagine, Bear. That would be the end of the fucking sorbet, right? Isn't it more dangerous to put diesel... No, it's more dangerous to put petrol in a diesel than it is to put diesel in a petrol, right? It was Saurus open, yeah. I kind of see why, though. Like, it was a good showcase of the tech at the time. Like I would say at the time, like it wasn't 4 months ago, but this stuff's advancing so fast. But imagine the sheer amount of hosting you have to do, as well as the generative aspect in the first place. I thought the internet was using up a lot of resources. Whew. Is there anything else I want while I'm here, other than to punch mine? Could I do to replace any food? Hey, can we do the lottery yet? I want to do the lottery. Do I have anything to pick up from Salty? I don't, do I? No. I think I'm alright. Oh, need some beers for the sorbet. Punch him in his knee. Because there was so much text there that it's gone off my screen. Thank you, Salty. What's this from, Cats? TLDR reported. It's from Topless Gun. Esteemed museum visitor, people who have owned a car, especially an old one, knowing and driving and maintaining. Oh, letter from Topless. Okay, Cat's good afternoon. Let me get comfortable and I'll give it a read. Damn, I'm sweaty. I need to wait for the flea market to open. I'll tell you what, we'll drive around there. Although it's not going to open at fucking 6 o'clock in the morning, is it? Let's go back to the apartment. I'll read it first. A letter from Topless Gun. Good day, esteemed museum visitor. People who have owned a car, especially an old one, know that driving and maintaining it is not a self-evident fact. A car must be cared for so it might be trusted in different situations. One must take great caution when driving or end up in the middle of a tragedy in the worst case. For a long time there's been an attitude in the driving games where all the above mentioned has been waved off and the car is taken fully for granted. The car does not need maintenance or fixing. One does not need to know anything about technical systems because they're unbreakable. In the case of an accident, the car returns on the road by itself and the driving may continue. One cannot die because of driving. My Summer Car was developed as a response to the forever indifference of the driving game and about what driving actually is. If that, made into a game, is enjoyable or fun, is secondary. Because driving is what it is. The player's own attitude decides what kind of challenge the game turns out to be. Everything the player has learned from earlier driving games is no longer valid. Remember to fasten your seatbelt and mind the correct speed for the circumstances. With regards, Topless Gun. A letter from Topless in a games museum in Finland? Oh god. Does that mean that Finland are somewhat celebrating this game as a part of their culture? See, that what this proves is Topless is some kind of FCI maniac. And that can only be a good thing. Oh, I didn't pick up any parts, did I? Quick trip round the block. I'll turn left, and then we might have a quick nap at the apartment. God, I'm sweaty. Might have accidentally put the car in reverse. You may have noticed. Let's go for a quick lap round the block. I'm going to go pick up some scrap from PSK. Yeah, Bear's lived in Finland a lot of hours, kitten, yeah. Martin's got no right to call Bear old. They're the same age. The best age. Martin isn't actually old, he just behaves like he is. I really miss turning right here and pulling up at the pumps. I'd swap PSK for Benuminimit's shop any day. When night times and day times used to mean something. When the local community was all rallied around a small local enterprise. It was a beautiful time. Was it 24 hour? No. Was there a sit down restaurant in it? No. Could you gamble your life savings away in it? Not to that extent. But it was home. From the late 1900s. Never forget August saying that. He accused us all of being old because we were born in the 1900s. You have 28 time on this earth, Martin, that's right. Big time. Parts. What parts do you fancy selling? So we just sell everything from like here onwards. We'll take 5 parts. The drive shaft can be a test of whether or not. You want to sell your kidneys, so then? Okay, can't lower the back seat. Your birth is closer to World War II than the present. Shit. Same for most of us, I assume. Getting there anyway. Are the 1980s the late 1900s? No, they're early mine. Satan, welcome to the dark. Welcome to the stream. Please be patient with me, I'm from the 1900s. Oh, so that's actually a marketable thing. I thought Augur had just violated us. Didn't realise it was a common thing. Okay, I'll let him off. Right, that'll do. Some more bits. It was memed on. Okay, that makes it infinitely less interesting. Herein marks the last time I will ever tell the story about Orca colleges from the 1700s. August from the 21st century is basically a Star Trek character. A Romulan. I don't know. In Romula. Right, she's still open. Will this flea market lady open, please? I've got money to make. I've got a windscreen to buy. I've got to get ripped off by Alcarion. I know it was dumb, but you lot started it. Go have a nap. Uh-oh. Speed. Speed. Fuck. A little bit hairy, but we'll get over it. Should I sleep with the... I'm going to test something. I'm going to throw money at it as well. The current fuel gauge has the car at full. I'm going to leave the engine running, and I'm going to go to sleep. Ooh, free beer. Alright, lads. Where is he? Is he in? No? Come on, move out of the way. I just need to borrow one of your... Cheers. Oh, fucking hell, it's warm in there. My sweat meter just skyrocketed. Should probably take me baggy pants off. Problem is jumping down, look, but I don't think it's because I'm recovered. I think it's because I just had a beer. Lovely. Okay, it's warm enough in here at least. Just gonna have a quick nap. Hopefully not too long. It's currently, what time is it? 6:30. So let's. Wake up at. What time do you reckon it opens? 9? Romulans are space goblins. What's Nurse Jackie? Jesus. Right, is the sorbet still running? I've got myself sweaty now, don't look. Thanks, kid. Any relation to Nurse Joy, who got sick of the sight of Mina and I last night? Played by Carmela Soprano. She mostly deals in patients that have ED. Did you get... You know what I'm... No? The car is full, so you can sleep with the engine on, and it doesn't use excessive fuel. Nice. Right, please may the lady be open. I think the gas not going down is a typical bug you'd get when doing the whole logic in some weird visual state machine. So that's your prediction. What, they wouldn't go down? Yeah, because it's kind of... It's like simulating time, isn't it? In this instance. We weren't so thin, we was doing it in Discord. We decided that because we were talking about Pokemon and we thought, and we started discussing how long it'd been since either of us played it. I thought, should we play it? And it suddenly became the most exciting idea we've had in ages. So we're playing blind with some shaky 20-year-old memories. Are you open? She's not open. Are you fucking open? Fire Red. Thought we'd go for the first game, but we'll play the remake, so it's at least in colour. She's going to open at 9, isn't she? Even though Bugalug's over here is already open. Balls. All nurses are related. You should know this. All the nurses in Pokemon are, aren't they? Well, what am I going to do now? Fucking sit around waiting for half an hour. Could go play with Scotty, but let's just relax for a bit. Give Pokemon a go, see what the fuss is about. Played the card game a bit. It is very good. And all of the Officer Jennies. Is the police in Pokemon? Guess we're about to find out. It's really good, Satan, yeah. It's just a very basic RPG, but the characterization is excellent. I don't know about any of the others, but the first one at least. Right, I'm going to get a little bit of a head start here. She's not going to open up. I'm going to get all the stuff inside ready. Poke MMO. I'm assuming that's what it sounds like, right? Can't remember much of playing it as a kid on the DS. Well, there was a multiplayer version on the DS. I maybe shouldn't be having more than one beer, should I, given what happened to me last week. The modern... Oh, there's a modern day one, let's see. Apparently Iran is threatening to cut the internet cable, suddenly worried about... You need to go back and read how Razor talks about this whole thing in Discord, so then I wouldn't be worried about him at all. He's fine. Don't remember much about the Game Boy and the DS one. Oh, I see. You were saying this is different. He's managing to get on some bootleg internet that... to get on the internet, because it's been shut off for 3 years after they murdered all them women. Or that woman in prison. But he set up a fake company to get a license for the internet that your average citizen wasn't allowed. And he was subbing to this place, etc., via that. But now he's not even allowed to do that. Pokopia was basically a communist Pokemon Society simulator. Pokopia, I don't remember that. Dougie, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Reza was saying that now they've gone really hard and cut the internet. The regime's cut the internet off entirely, and he can't get on it. He was saying yesterday that there's this like renewed sense of community and hope in Iran because they're all actually going out and talking to each other, and like businesses are doing really well as a result of no fucking internet. He said it's terrible for everything other than social life. Is it time? It is time.
This is getting silly. I have
Hello.
5 days left on my sub apparently. How does this website fuck it up so badly? Also fuck off.
Let me in! Animal Crossing meets... I tell you what, Siddles. Let me just check something while I'm waiting for this stupid shit shop to open. Poke up his new Switch game. You play as Ditto in human form. Siddles, thank you for 91 months. And happy birthday. I've got on my list here. Where is it? Subscription history. I've got you subbing like 3 times in the last 3 days. Where's the other one? I don't know what's going wrong. I've got Kitten on here twice as well. But it doesn't do it to everybody. It just does it to a few people. So I think you're just getting specifically fucked over, Siddles, by... I don't know what's doing it. Right, are you open yet? Damn it. Siddles, thank you for 91 months again. I appreciate it. I don't know how many times it's charging you. Luckily, it's Prime. Red Blue is probably something I'd enjoy playing through on stream, but there's about 380 games in that queue already, yeah. Yeah, I think it would. The problem is, though, is, like, I don't know how much... I don't know whether I could sit and listen to 16-bit. I tell you, 16-bit audio is what I was going to say. I'm going to go for a lap round the block, see if it opens. One thing that really got both of us yesterday is we were sat playing Fire Red, which is a Game Boy Advance game. We were playing it on full screen in 1080p, and both of us immediately got motion sick. So we had to scale it back a bit, and the emulator was running it nicely. Red, yellow, blue, silver, played loads of them, but can't remember much because of the trauma. Supposed to be ridiculously good. It's brand new. I wonder if sub lasts exactly 30 days, but the anniversaries are for every 30. Yeah, and that's just drifting and drifting over time. Maybe. Diary gave me the alert for it earlier and would have completely forgotten had you showed up in stream today. Oh, Siddle's not shown up. Siddle's, I appreciate it. Okay, now is she open, for crying out loud? It is Gwynblade, but they're drifting so far apart now that there seems to be multiple sub-anniversaries and stuff. It's all disconnected. Is she just not opening on a Thursday? Have I come here for no friggin' reason? Is it actually your birthday, Siddles? I thought that was bullshit. Siddles, happy birthday. The second I noticed it was Facebook users that were confirming it made me think actually there might be some truth to this. It is. Siddles, happy birthday. And a happy birthday to Sophia. Right, now, if she's not going to open, we'll come back later. I need to go take this to home. We've got a lot to do today and I'm fannying about. Birthdays in your diary, but wait for someone to say something until I know for sure they're fine with it. Yeah, good shout. And a happy birthday for tomorrow and Wednesdays. Right then. Speaking of siddles, we've got logs to do, but they're not for siddles. They are for towns. Used to speedrun Pokemon, even streamed it a few times. You do the same, what? Get motion sick, so then? They're going to report you all to the IRS, you money laundering bastards. So they're laundering money through his free Prime sub. Oh, get the air. It's not a fault of the game, though, is it? It's just it was not meant to be played at that scale. Good laugh, though. Stuff your Game Boy window pretty tiny, yeah. Is it me, or is emulation software better than playing actual games nowadays? Like, you have an issue with an emulator, you go into the settings and there's 20,000 different settings and all of them are very useful to change things. Like, managing frame... I know it's very simple, of course, but just a good emulator seems infinitely more easier to troubleshoot than anything else. I'm sitting in the car using the passing light of streetlights in order to see the screen. Otherwise your stomach just upends. Dougie on 120 as well. So I think the cutting edge is getting to 120 streets. In a sec. Got myself thinking now. Just in case I was to find myself in trouble. If we're talking about this publicly. Yeah? Yeah? My car's reversing, it's probably going to drop off a cliff, but just in case... Also, I've got banged on about this a lot in the past. This thing is amazing. This is an official licensed Game Boy Micro. It's not some kind of like knockoff emulator thing. Beautiful. I got it for 30 quid off eBay in like 2014. So good. They barely sold any, apparently. But I was in the mood for it. And I was sat on Hull Docks looking at my phone on eBay. Amazing. Yeah, I mean we've all got the default stuff right, but just that little micro is so good. Because I had an emulator that I was playing on the phone, and it was really good, but then it got banned, and there was a lot of other workarounds and stuff. But I thought, right, in case all the workarounds also get banned, we'll just buy this. I've got the Game Boy Color upstairs. I've got the black Game Boy and NES Game Boy SP. I've still got my Game Boy and Game Boy Color. I've got a Lynx 2 as well. Emulators fascinate me. There's a C++ project I tried one time for coding a very basic emulator. Emulator fascist. Bonding over your Game Boys. Again, I've really, really appreciated the experiment this year of playing games on something that can't run anything else. Like, you can't have fucking YouTube on the side, you can't have Netflix on the side, you can't tab over and do anything else. There's not Discord, there's not any of that. Offline, single focus, just back to how it was in the glory days. It's been amazing this year. I've got Castle Grayskull in the loft. Go on then, prove it. Go get it. I got Castle Moldork. Raspberry Pi inside of a GBA Lite cartridge. Yeah, I didn't realise those were a thing until 6.4 was talking about it recently. Cool idea. Access to 1 million. Yeah. I think that might be the convenience that kills the passion for me. Like when I used to obsessively download MP4s of films or whatever it was at the time. I used to like trawl for safe downloads, and then manage to scrape a download out every couple of months, every couple of weeks, and I'd sit and watch that version of whatever film obsessively. And then that Stage 6 website came out where you could stream literally any film ever, and I was like, this is it. This is all I'll ever need. This is amazing. And I got paralysed by choice and stopped watching films. Biscuits in the tin, etc. Cool idea, though. Yeah, you play half a dozen of them for 30 seconds, then never use it again. Yeah, like our Steam libraries is. Too convenient for me. Just want one device that I can carry around like you used to. Just for a nostalgia trip, then. Thing, yeah, that's very good. That'll be very good for that. Oh, the work PC ruined Satan's dreams. Lovely. Yeah, I'm making a real conscious effort to restrict the amount of access I have to entertainment stuff. If I haven't got it on disc, I'm not playing it. Says the guy sat playing it. You know what I mean? In my free time. Not because I'm some kind of fucking hipster or some kind of person that thinks it was better back then or anything, but because it's absolutely screwing my attachment to things I used to love, and I'm desperately trying to think of a way to regain that connection. It's a point of failure, not a point of judgment, if that makes sense. Lovely. Right, we have the tractor fueled up now, and now I need to think, do I go... I suppose if I pay now at the point of collection, I should be able to take the car to Alcarion now and get and order the wheels, not the wheels, the windscreen, and then come back and then piss about with the tractor while we're doing it, right? Let's have some sausages. Yeah, let's do that. So now I need to do the very delicate process of dragging the car to Alcarion's in the tractor. I'm not looking forward to this. 4 games on your Switch: Puzzle Bobble 2 and 3, Mario Kart, Guilty Gear, and a game called Hob. I don't intend to get any other game until I complete Hob. Yeah. Let's get some proper use out of it. We don't all need to do this, I understand, but it is nice to, I don't know what, recreate the era we were last happy with. First of all, I need to organise my bookshelf again. I've got the book of 3,000 physics problems on top of a book of sleight of hand, on top of a book of watch repair, on top of Super Smash Brothers box, on top of a book on parallel processing. It sounds so, though, like you need to sort your motivation out. All these projects going unfinished. Puzzle Bobble back. Which one was Puzzle Bobble? Right, budget. Genuinely a problem, yeah. As a kid. Right, the handbrake's off, so... Oh, I'm freezing cold and sweating at the same time. We can take the Bungaras home or whatever, can't we? Have I got time for this? Yeah, if I'm quick, we'll use the normal one. It's nowhere near cold enough for the winter coverall. I need a shower before we leave. Let's have a shower and a wee, and then let's set.
We need to
Shower and then let's leave. The one where you fire bubbles at descending. Oh, that's Puzzle Bobble, yes. The poor man's beehive bedlam. That was weird. For a while you were talking in slow drawl. I was thinking, am I having a stroke? Is he having a stroke? Didn't realise somehow you were on a slower play setting. Well, is there a hotkey to put me at 25% pace? Or something? Terrifying. No, but with 20-ish pages of notes on things, then another 10 on another thing after that, then 5 or 10 on another, and then another 10 pages on the first thing. I mean, as long as you're getting some sense of satisfaction out of whatever you're doing, right? There's no harm in it. I've got to stop feeling like I'm in such of a hurry in this game. I'm not. Quick wee, and then we're off. Did I not piss in? Oh, I'm just drinking, haven't I? And how good do I sound at 25% pace? It does screw my attention span. I've mentioned this a few times before. When I'm going through like golf footage and Fall Guys footage and stuff, the best of, it's easier if I can play it at 200% speed, right? Or 300 or whatever. It turns a 60-hour project into a 30-hour one. But if you've been sat listening to human voices at 2 times speed for 2 hours, it is... Did I not import the radio? The second you turn it off, your brain is just scrambled. What do you reckon? Drag it from the front or the back? Maybe from the back, because I don't want to damage the engine components, do I? From the side. Upside down. Right, towing hook to towing hook. Is that going to be too close to the wheels that cause a problem? Oh, I can't wait till I've got 8 grand and I can afford to get him to sort the body work out. It's killing me. Well, I'll tell you what I should do while we're out. Sweet amber. Lovely, and we are away. Beautiful. Okay, money's low, and this is going to cost about 2 grand, but it's fine because I have to pay him once he's done the work now and not before. So now we can just relax. It's Thursday, right? There's qualifying for the ice rally tomorrow. We don't want to be going out there and doing predictions, do it. Well, that came around quick. And I've not spent any time in game between Thursday and now either. And relax. Just pray the car's not going to fly off or physics bug itself into orbit. Probably also worth remembering which route I'm taking to. How foolish would it be to do the shortcut straight to Alkira from here? That would cut out a lot of road, but I don't know how fast I'd be able to pull the car on the back roads. Nah, let's just drive. You never stopped us in my summer car, right? Oh, I'm full maxing. Same as anything, right? There's always some subculture that comes up with these words, and then immediately it gets picked up on by the deeper side of the internet, and then it gets shallower and shallower and shallower and shallower until 7 years later it reaches us. 10 now. I feel like I'm actually making progress. I'm about to go for the first time and buy an upgrade for the car. Not an upgrade, is it? No, it's not an upgrade, it's just trying to get it back to factory default. I'm going to tow it past Siddle's house, who's not seen it since he sold it to me in bits. Is it worth more than the 500 marks that I bought it from Siddle's for now? You know, I put enough into it. I must have spent 20,000 marks on this stupid car with all the loot boxes and stuff. No train, are we good? Can't hear it, can't see it, can't feel it. Too close for bleeding comfort. I wonder if I could drive alongside the train tracks now, because the marsh is going to be completely dry now, right? Like the boggy area that I always used to get stuck in. That was a bad time, that. I don't want to go back to that. For those that weren't there for that, I thought it might be a clever idea to try and skip straight from the road to the house all the way to either Grandma's or Sothan's old house in the east by just turning off at the train lines and sticking to the verge next to it and just following that. Turns out, massive swamp, got the car stuck for about 3 streets. Yeah, spend millions on salt again if you lose parts, yeah. God. Imagine dying now. Imagine how much my winter car I'd have to play. Hey, that's the point. There's 7 streams left before I take a break and put my winter car, but will only be on a Friday, so I can clear my brain and give Topless enough time to put new stuff in. Then we'll beat the forest, I think, and come back. I know that we could probably play this until the heat deck of the universe, but I don't want to just be only playing it, right? Plus it'll get to a point where we feel a bit tired of it because there's not enough new stuff being added. But if I died... Because I don't actually think there's anything that I could do to get back on my feet faster. Because it's not like we've been... I suppose I could work Futufon, right, and just box for $4,000 or whatever. I'd have to... Like, I think, what would the most efficient way to make money be? I think it would be Futufon from Monday to Friday. Or Monday to Thursday. Then drive the taxi, do taxi work in the early hours on the way to Futufon, work a full shift, then taxi around on the way home, sleep for like 2 hours, fill back up on caffeine, go back to Futufon and repeat, and then on a weekend do all the shit sucks and log jobs that you didn't have time for in the week. Just to completely maximise your income. As well as doing leaflets on the way to and from on one day as well. So then, you don't have to have a briefcase anywhere, do you, with a ton of money in it? No train? No, good. I'll be pulled up soon, everybody, so we can have a conversation again. I've got the briefcase, but it's a case full of briefs, and they aren't mine. Damn, it's so loud compared to the voice. Since you didn't load this from a save, have you considered looking for the briefcase? That's actually not a bad shout. What if the briefcase is in this? It could be, you know. I've never thought about that, Alkirion. That's true. I like how this conversation is basically who's ready to kill Sothad again. What proof is there that the suitcase, or what logical theory is there behind the suitcase not being in the game at this point? As in, like, in-game. I suppose his wife isn't around anymore, so he doesn't need to hide the suitcase in the woods. He could just have it at home. Interesting thought, though. I mean, he might be able to trust Augur and Jamie. He was only hiding it from his wife, not because he thought she was going to take it, because it was hers in the first place, right? He was a big, dirty criminal. What, are you anticipating, cats? What, somebody coming in and spoiling it? Oh, don't do this thing where you get stuck. For some reason the car just decides it's made of concrete. We might just be stuck on the track. It was. Moved it after he got the money in my car. He did, yeah. No, you could get the money before he moved. Right, that should be close enough. I think you could get the money after he moved. Oh, good question. Don't know. Right, well, this nerd's still open. Let's order our new windscreen. Look at the car on location. I'm so proud. Hello. Right, I'm here for a brief visit. I want a windshield replacement. Shut up, you love it. Anything else I want? 495 on a wheel alignment, seeing as I'm going to get a discount that probably chalks off most of that, about a quarter of that. Well, 20%. Safety net instant? No, because we needed to pass inspection, don't we? I might get a wheel alignment. No, I'll tell you what we're going to get. I need to work out this, don't I? Custom coil springs. What do I want? Should we just get these default ones? Because I think my current ones are so either broken or off. 245.50. That'll do. We'll just order them and see what they're like. Then we can work from that base backwards, right? Stuka. That means piece of in a lot of languages, right? It's Danish at least. Okay. Thank you, Alkirion, yes. Love you, boy. Good. The car is dropped off. Just going to scoot him up a smidge. Yeah, handbrakes on the back wheels that turning. Look at my lovely little car. So proud.
Even if your imported PC from MSC would you have been rich still.
True.
That would be nice, eh?
That would be nice, actually, yeah. Yeah, if Jerry could survive. If I still... Yeah. If Cousin hadn't have killed me and that Jerry's save existed, I'd be so big wealthy right now. I could have ordered the entire thingy catalogue multiple times over. Come on, get up the hill. Dougie, thank you for the bits. Technically, I actually went and looked for this. I do have a backup save from before the stream where I was killed, where Jerry was killed. So I could import a save now where I've got like 200 grand or something. Or I could load it and drain the suitcase and end up with millions. But it's not canon, is it? The Doomhaus canon is important. We've mourned Jerick. Radio Man recorded an emotional farewell message for him, and everything is gone, and his money's gone too. Because if I was going to go against Doomhaus canon and import a save that I technically died on just to get tons of money in this version, I might as well just go into the commands or whatever and spawn myself a load of money if that's possible, right, at that point. What if Sopan's suitcase has been like under the couch this whole time and just not noticed it? And it's some way in early access for people that don't want to go through the real game to just skip it so you can start testing things. Like the crossword puzzles in the newspaper that are for like the first person to get it wins £100,000. It's this year's big giveaway. And for those that aren't interested in the money, the answers are on page 32. Every stream of this stupid game that needs a tractor journey. Time just flies. And it's good for Growhouse as well, having just endless tractor noise. Even if it's not too loud. £3 p.m. Am I going to get to town enough to go and catch her at the flea market if she did open eventually? Yeah, because that shuts at like 6, doesn't it? Okay, flea market next then. And put some new stuff on. Then I'm going to go fuel this up. Then we're going to go back. We're going to go collect the logs. We're going to go deliver those. And by the time that's done, we can go back to Alcaria and get the fucking windscreen fixed. No. Oh, I'm stiff. Nobody reminds me to stretch anymore, so I'm going to remind you what to do. Especially you. Oh. Right, keep it in your size 6 designer jobs, Studler. Size 6? What, age 6? I can't squeeze into them anymore. Or apparently I shouldn't try. God, I don't think I've worn shorts in years. You get them old blokes, don't you, that exclusively wear shorts at all times. Like middle of January and they're out in shorts. Don't let him kill your dreams, stuff. I won't. Even though he's trying to do it now. Wait, there are jorts designed for 6 feet, so then I'll tell Virginia. Suit her nicely. This is the only game where you can dedicate yourself to making money. And the longer the stream goes on, the lower your money gets. There's a Gus Johnson skin. You see if you're in a school and only wear shorts. Hats are frozen but their knees are out. They must be on some new level of running hot though that I like. I was never one for big coats and stuff. I was always a bit more comfortable in winter, but the idea of wearing fucking shorts in -5, respect. If I wanted negative money mechanics, I'd just play in real life. Yeah, exactly. Doesn't exactly go for the whole power fantasy idea, this, does it? Working harder just to get poorer. Flea market open? Maybe we shouldn't open on Thursdays. She is open. Good. Right, let's make some money. I think it's Mondays, isn't it, that we're going to be able to put some new stuff on the flea market. We're speculating to accumulate currently, ladies and gentlemen. Hello! Getting that friggin' engine noise off is just killing me. Treat ourselves to a little bit of tractor noise free. Ready. My summer car and my winter car are home to two of the best feelings in gaming. The first is when you get the car started finally. It is amazing sense of satisfaction and accomplishment. And the second is turning the tractor off. Welcome to the flea market where you can find great treasures. See, a lot of stuff is selling. Shroud cover, 8 marks, lovely. A lot of stuff is selling because it's disappearing. When I was working at the North Pole once, it was cold, but nobody complained. The moonshine kept you very warm. Have you heard of hooch? There's also some illegal highs that Martin seems to think are illegal nowadays. Right, black grill. On. Nice. Black grill, 15? 20. 20. Easy. Some white lightning. To line your stomach. Can I not buy any of these dresses? How good would I look, honestly? Oh, there's that as well. Remember that that's there. How much would you buy these exhaust headers for? Be honest. I'm going to make such a massive profit. Pay a lot for headers. So Peter Crouch was always in a job.
No mitä helvettiä? Voi vittujen vittu.
Don't blame me for noticing. 50. Patch in a bowl of fruit. Patch in a bowl of fruit. I don't know what that is. 15? 1,000 for what? Headers, cats? No, nothing sells in this fucking place. Look. All this milk and stuff's been here for the whole time. I wonder what you could buy eventually in this place. Fuck me. Have I been able to get this whole time? If this has been in here this whole time, I bet it's absolutely Is that the full thing? I assume it is then. Oh, it's a reset. Okay. Oh, my brain was full of information. I was thinking, if that's been in there the whole time, then maybe there's like a manual you can download for the car, and this is that. But if it's been put in lately, then I suppose there's no point in having our hopes up, right? Interesting, though. Right, and then that's got to be worth 20. So now you can buy the computer. I mean, it can't be that cheap. And it's just the case, right? 124 marks. Payment in finished marks, please. Well, it might give me the whole computer when I pay. No.
Oh. Kiitos ja tervetuloa uudestaan.
Maybe that one guy is selling it in parts. Yeah, just for the record, everybody, I don't read patch notes and stuff, so... The PC building simulator. Fucking hell, am I going to have to come back and check? I need to absolutely check that I'm not just massively blind. Yeah, my brain was absolutely filling up with things to explore then. There doesn't be anything else I can buy, does there? I can't buy a whisk or a fucking VHS or anything. Probably is a VHS video player on the thing, right? I think they're old milk bottles, cats. It's probably Keelian. Thank you for nothing. I guess we'll take this home, right? I don't really want to set it up in the apartment. Because the apartment's just fast becoming a place where I... just sleep, right? Interesting. I did put everything on, didn't I? Yeah. I wonder what is on the PC though. Like there might actually be some information on building the car. I wonder if I could order parts on it as well. You fancy listening to a piano for the midstream break? Right, next job. PSK. I'm turning it full whack, by the way. Or, you know what? Let's do the right thing and support local business. The PC mechanic changed. In 99, the internet was way more developed compared to 95. Surely it's not tele-BBS anymore. Well, there is a... I'll tell you what. There is a tele-BBS code on... Oh, that's the wrong thing. In the notepad. It already gives you the number. One full after the rally. Cure the problem again. Assemble the computer? I suppose goes on that list, right? Oh god, the list got too big. Scale him down a bit. Of all songs. Welcome to so I went to Italy to shoot a comedy film. It's called Pesto Tea Man Boy. Right, we're going to have a few coffees and then we're going to go get into knock us up some... Yes, will you be quiet? You think I died mine by any chance? Right. One of them, please. My love. Thank you. Right. It's halfway through the stream. I'm going to go for a quick midstream break. Martin's in charge, so pass all complaints over to him. Enjoy the microwave music, and I'll be back in 2 minutes. I salute your efforts on this run. I don't feel like I've made any effort, Shaggy. Then. Good morning, bye.
jäämät tuliaisinaan. Aika liian matala, ei tullut risti aukista. Isä näytti omansa. Äiti ei aina jaksa. Joskus on hiljaa viikkoja. Lääkärit ne puhumaan. Se tekee sitä tahallaan. Täytti saattoisen sairaalaan. Ja vaikkei juuret yllään pohjaan. Ne kiinni jää tähän maarotaiseen. Eikä kukaan toinen mua ohjaa. Itse päätyy harhaaseen.
Nyt on kyllä semmoinen homma, että otetaan oluet, mutta ei oteta makkaraa.
Ja vaikkei juuret yllää pohjaan.
Mikä se on, kun ottaa oluet?
Ja vaikkei juuret yllää pohjaan.
Mä mietin, että makkaraa lentää mies voi
Me kiinni jää tähän maarotaiseen. Eikä kukaan toinen mua ohjaa. Itse pääni lyö kiven harmaaseen. Ja vaikkei juuret yllää pohjaan. Ne kiinni jää tähän maarotaiseen. Eikä kukaan toinen mua ohjaa. Itse pääni lyö.
Did it just move straight into the same song again? Music. End. What's in that can? Right. And apologies. It's nice to see you here in Napo. Don't go to PSK. Well, maybe there's gas and food. The soul lies in here with us. Absolutely. Oh my god, I'm extremely... Can I have one beer, please?
No niin, sillä sitten janot sammuksi.
Bear says twisted fruit. Kitten says fizzy orange. Whoa, it doesn't fly through him anymore. Thank you. Actually, one more coffee before I leave you. Shaggy Daddy, good morning.
Joo, laitetaan hyvät sumpit sulle tulemaan tästä.
Paula, good morning as well, says passion fruit. Shaggy Dan says tropical bullshit. 6-4 says diet coke. Zar says ginger beer. Satan says pep. I'm leaving. Zit says Pepsi Max Classic. Cat says cloudy lemonade. Martin says Professor Pepper Guten says fizzy orange. Bear says twisted fruit. A soda which I will never guess correctly, or I do, but you pull a technicality on me. Come on, this is the one. I won't pull any technicalities. You can guess now. For those just arriving, by the way, I found the PC. It was for sale in the flea market. Alkirion's going to nail this now. You watch. Here we go. Bang. Finesse incoming. No, I reckon Alkirion's got this. And there's going to be no bullshit. He's going to make a real guess, and his guess is going to be correct. And he's going to get a pink name in Discord if he and he alone gets this right. I already did, no matter what I've guessed, I'll go with that statement. Pepsi, he says. That hurt him to type. The answer is... it's boring lemonade. Dougie and Schmitz gets this every time, and they haven't today. Probably because Schmitz is still in bed, because the clocks have changed. Ah, Martin, you were right. A beautiful finesse with one of the common ones. Right. Next, buy some fuel. So much tractor today. Again, I completely apologise that the stream might be very loud. Well, not loud, but monotonous sounds. So what, let's get this prepped. Can finesse be a guess? Are you guessing the drink when you do that? You're so meta, mate. Can't you just win the normal way? Well, then a finesse wouldn't be my celebration. It would be somebody else trying to get in on my celebration, right? Typical of you fucking bourgeois snobs. Just what? Let Stubbler have something he can have all to himself. No, you have to put your hand in me fucking pocket and steal my glory for a finesse. I'll just lean over and press this button.
Voi saatana.
Is the audio not stereo for this?
No voi helvetti.
Does that seem more in your right ear than in your left?
No mitä helvettiä? Saatana. Ei saatana.
Not directly saying, just the general.
No mitä helvettiä?
Oh, it's too early for alcohol, Elkirian. So nobody's saying it's doing it for you, so it must just be on my end. For some reason,
Voi vittujen kevää.
that seems more in my right ear than in my left. Right, tractor's full. We're going to fill the jerry can up, and then we're off. Go get the logs, more tractor work. Got some beers in my yeah. Should I go home and sleep? I'll sleep at home. With my new computer. Ooh, fucking, I'm freezing to death. The weather said it wasn't going to be too chilly today. I'll lid back on that. Already done. Do I need anything from PSK just to warm up? Just do this as well. God, I really wish it. You want money? Here's 2 tips. Cut your hair and go get a job, you bum.
Haluut sä rahaa? Vittu kerro, haluut sä rahaa vai et? No tässä jos sä haluut rahaa, niin 2 vinkkiä. Eka vinkki, leikkaa lehti. Toka vinkki, mene töihin.
Ei saatana. Mitä helvettiä? No mitä helvettiä? Voi helvetti. Voi vittujen kevää. Saatana.
I was out of order, Martin. Who does he think he is? He goes strutting round in PSK as if fucking butter wouldn't melt between his cheeks. Doing his business stuff on his business phone. And I go in there and try and put him in his place and he assumes I'm homeless. And he's upset cats.
Painu vittuun saatana.
Going home. I'm sorry, cats, for his behaviour. He's always been like that. No respect. Get wrecked. I'm actually surprised you can't punch him. I thought, do you know what? I was like perfectly willing to take a day in prison to punch him there, but it wouldn't let me. Why? You can drive a man to suicide in this game, but you're not allowed to commit minor GBH on somebody that deserves it. I could have claimed emotional self-defense. Right, apology everybody. I'll let you know when the tractor's finished. I'll get somebody to write tractor noise off in chat when it's done. Not that it's going to be done for that long, just going straight back out again in this thing. Home. Logs. Back in the tractor. Logs. Drop off. Drive to Elkarion's. Hopefully the car is done by then, but I guess we kind of need a phone call from him, don't we? We just need money now. Get shot. Trim, welcome to the stream. Left your slippers at 9. They're orthopaedic then. Don't lose them. Right, take the corner at speed. What could go wrong? This might be the worst thing that's happened in the playthrough so far, because I can't afford to walk home because I'll freeze to death. Okay, keep it running, keep it running, keep it running. Think, think, think. You asked for that, I know. I can't get out for a start, but we are near a road where Cousin can pick me up. If Cousin isn't stuck in a ditch, which he almost certainly is. There we go. Fatigue is high. Flipping the tractor is notoriously one of the most difficult things to do in this game. As in, when you're not driving it at stupid speeds around corners. I need to keep an ear out for Cousin. Cousin will be coming along this road here. What am I like body temperature wise? It's dropping very fast. This could be it. No. I can, Sothan, yeah, I've left it on for that reason. Right, where would I go to for heat if I needed to? I suppose I could just walk straight home. There's a character in an anime sort of parody of a responsible adult. Whenever he has to assault someone, as you do in an action anime, he loudly shouts self-defense in case it might help him should he get sued. Oh no. Right, we do have heat. We have the Cousin. It's the first time I'd have to rely on him in this game. Whenever you try and pull these stunts in this game now, though, it removes your handler. Whenever you try and push something. Take a memo, black border. No, weary traveller. Rest your head, because just like the others, you are utterly dead. No! We can get out of this. Fuck. Okay, the beer crate trick doesn't work either. I'm getting tired, but I can deal with everything apart from the cold. So if I got this, do I warm up again? No. Have a source of heat so you can at least live until you starve of fatigue. Starve to death. I've got beers, a good full crate as well. But I seem to not be able to get back into the tractor like you used to be able to. Oh, there we go. Okay. Don't remove the jacket. Open the tractor door. I now can't open the tractor door. There we go. Okay, now we're warming back up at least. Think. What can we do? Let's put the rear working lights on. As much light as possible. Alright. Just get steaming. Fuck it. The temperature is going down, right? Slowly. The nearest... I mean, Cousin would be the saviour here, but he's almost invariably stuck somewhere whenever you see him. This is a nightmare. Can you warm up by sprinting around? Or does that just increase your sweat? Temperature doesn't seem to be going down. Is it going up? It is, it's going up. Okay, temperature goes up when you sprint. Right. Fixing this. What we're going to do is I'm going to go on the road back to town. Right? Where's my beers? I'm probably going to pass out, that's true. What do you think? To town or home? Home's across the lake. To town is back down the road we were just travelling. Well, right, place your bets. What do you think would be the correct strategy? Walk to the parents' house or walk to... Freeze death going back. Oh, I don't know which is further. Right, where's the beers? Alright, town. Let's go town. Build an igloo. I'm going town. We'll just wait for Cousin, right? Oh, fucking hell, I've turned dictation on or something. I haven't got fucking time for this. Hand out for Cousin. Why have I got some dictation settings on? Piss off. There we go. This is making my problem meter go right up, but we've got beers to fix it. Is it warm inside the dance pavilion? I don't think it is it? Also, what am I going to drive? I'm going to have to sit in town and wait for Cousin to fix this, if I get to town. This is so stupid. Don't take that off! Why can I not put it back on? Just wanted a fucking beer. Imagine Windows trying to do dictation from that Hovis advert. This game has resigned itself to its fate. No, I refuse to give up here. Temperature isn't going down a great deal. Yes, I'm pissing in my own face. Judge me not, lest ye be judged or whatever. I can't go to Scotty's, can I? I don't think it's warm inside Scotty's, even though that was very close at the time. Because he doesn't live there anymore, does he? Body temperature is hovering between the 0 and the 2 on the cash meter. These sheds aren't warm, are they? This is so dumb. Shaggy Dan, chances of survival. I'd ask Augur is in Poland, didn't he? Capture a Roman civilian and cuddle up skin to skin. I've only got my cousin and he can't be trusted as far as you can throw him. Okay, temperature is going up, that's fine. Thank God it's not a cold night. But it's about to be midnight. I don't know if there's a temperature drop at midnight. Okay, this sprinting tactic is doing well for thirst, but if I pass out, I'm dead. Oh, this is Auntie's house. Auntie is in the Hugget, not... There was death music. Shaggy Dan said when he joined at the midstream break, oh good, I've just come in time to see you die. And then immediately this. I don't want to drink so much that I pass out. Does smoking do anything for fatigue? Thank God I had them extra coffees from town. Okay, we're coming up to Trim's farm. I think we're alright. We're alright. Unless I, as Kitten says, pass out. But I've not even started, like, nodding yet, have I? Right, next problem. How do I get home? I've got no vehicles. I've got the shit truck, haven't I? Yes. Alright, yeah. There's our solution. We shit truck back here. We attach the shit truck to the to the tractor. And either we flip the tractor or... banging on about death not being a concern in this game. Go home in a body bag. The taxi's been confiscated, Paula. I wish I could. The fucking body bag. That's Benuman's house. You just hang out in the care home until you pass out. I've got the apartment cats, don't forget. I've got everything I need once I get home, but it's how I get back to the house. No, as far as I can tell, Paul, you can't call them. Which is a shame, because I don't know what the phone's good for otherwise. But the shit truck's in town, right, so we're good. How to get home, you just die and start a new playthrough. No. I know you want to see Unlimited My Winter Car, I'll carry on, but no. For the good of my sanity, I can't start this playthrough again. That's fucking Trim's fault, that. He came in sassing me about me slippers and I wasn't concentrating. And for some undisclosed reason, I went round that corner too fast. It was certainly not the plan. I just don't want my first death to be entirely my fault like that. Like, you can have something be your fault where you, like, struggle to react to some situation that was put upon you or whatever, but that is entirely my fault for being an idiot while driving. There is nothing to blame in that situation but myself. Right, temperature's fine though, apparently sprinting's good for it. Might lose a bit of friggin' weight this way as well. There we go, there's the apartment. Alright, we've made it home. Good. But now we're going to have to do some shit truck shenanigans to try and fix this, and I don't know where to start. I've got no food in the house either, have I? Might as well go check if there's anything in this shed while we're passing through. Imagine if there's a manual for how to build a chorus rivet. After all this, Alcarion's going to get pissy because we've not paid him. Is it warm in here? No. I will say that I've had it in mind that you don't get cold. That you don't warm up by running. Turns out you do. Trim. You wrote your first message of the day, and then how long was it until the worst situation in the game so far had happened? Just asking. About 19 seconds. And as we all know, causation and correlation practically 1-to-1. Right, I've managed to run home to the apartment. That went well. I could have run all the way home. If Sothan hadn't talked me out of it. Fucking electric bill. And it's no cheaper than it. You know, it is cheaper actually. Lovely. Big money making stream today. Started with 950 max and I'm currently on 400. Okay. We can rely on the shit truck. Sothan's not in. That would have been nice. It's not my fault. It's not your fault you find me sexy. And the radio's broke. That's bad. This might be the worst situation we've been in so far, as I say. How do we fix this? I think I'm going to have to just drag the tractor out. The shit truck's the only option. Like, I can't get the bus there or whatever. And even if I did, what would I do? I'd be just as stuck as I am now. I need something to tow it. And we're going to have to do this during the daytime, aren't we? You know what? I think we should save. Because what I've seen so far in today's stream is evidence that I need to... lock this down and make sure that I have it on permanent record. Right, when all the US folks that have been screwed over by the time change come in, this will be our little secret, what's happened during today. Things have gone fine. And if they see the tractor on its side, what will you all say? It was a bug, and not Stubbler's fault at all. Right, let's save. Apparently, saving is taking so long because I've got so many entities in the world. So once we've got the scrap piles whittled down, we should be fine. And I think I forgot to put the radio music in, because every time I turn the radio on, it's got Doomhaus FM's just adverts. It's resembling more YouTube of the modern era than it is radio of the 90s. Oh god, this takes so fucking long. Shit. Mind right, yes. Mind right, good morning. Will you save? Makes me think it's broke. Okay, good. Right, let me re-import and we're coming back in. I'm in the middle of a massive emergency at the moment. I got the tractor stranded on its side and nearly froze to death in the wild. Wonder if these saving takes so long because it slowly iterates over every pile of junk in the piles in the most inefficient way. Every piece of junk in the piles. Iterates? In what way do you mean, Cat? Sorry? Well, like every time it saves, it has to like re-save the position of, or the physics or whatever for every item, and then just adds it into a big text file that's just getting bigger and bigger. Maybe. Got such little faith in Topless. Alright, we're in. And I'm not dead. Good. So, if I'm going to fix this situation, I need to do it at about 7 AM-ish. Then we've got the most daylight possible when we get into town. 5, 6, 7. Set and sleep. Why can't you call a taxi? I guess you can't call a taxi because they wouldn't. There's clearly a shortage of taxi drivers if they're willing to accept some spotty-faced 23-year-old that, according to Martin, needs a haircut. Right, I'm taking my beers. I've had a bad day. Forgive me. Yeah, you do right laughing. Some of us have failings. That's not true. I wonder if he'd say that if I was working at PSK and at Futufon at the time. No, sorry, Futufon and the taxi job. You sure you can't? I think when you first sat in the taxi, somebody said, "There's your number." If you could phone a taxi, that would be me. I don't remember that, Cats, but I'm willing to take your word for it. Was it maybe my taxi number is in my, 3-digit, or 10-digit, or however many digit number that was... You know what I'm saying? Like my... What would be the word? The number of the cab within the rank. You can tow with the shit truck. Yeah, you can, can't you? I think I remember Martin towing the van with the shit truck. Take my memory with a boulder of salt. Can't trust you, Cats. Who can we trust? Okay, the brakes haven't warmed up yet, but I'm going to set off very effectively, as we say. Come on, get up there. It wants to pull to the left. But right, I suppose we'll go down there. But even still, right, I need something that can fix the vehicle, don't I? There we go. Like, if I did get a taxi out to the tractor, I'd just be stood in the same position that I was stuck in before. Okay, it is absolutely imperative that I don't tip this thing as well. Just a never-ending cycle of horizontal vehicles that shouldn't be. Steady! Jesus! Do I try and write it? I don't know. Maybe we'll just drag it. I'll put the stuff inside. In the shit truck. Oh god, the computer. If that's not an allegory for how terrible the internet is for you, the second I get a computer, my entire life unravels. You've got vehicle tipping, yeah? For those that weren't around for the first, major My Summer Car playthrough, I tipped the tractor over, and now he's here. Bitch. I tipped the tractor over on the way to a shit suck and How long was it on its side? Those of you with a good memory? Like 10 streams or something stupid?
Perkele.
Come on, come on, come on. Back on the road. I think it's just over this hill. Which I probably can't crest because I'm not going fast enough. Come on, get up there. If I can get it onto the road, that's probably the safest. And then get it back to town where I can drop the shit truck off. Right, this is the turn off. Careful. Look at it. That's so sad back there. Thank God the shit truck's here. I often think, what if I moved the shit truck to town? But every time I've come out of prison or whatever, the shit truck being there has been perfect. What do we have in here? Where's the computer? Where is everything? Okay, there's the computer and there's the diesel can. I think that's everything. Let's pop these in the shit truck. Turn the dome light on, is it in here somewhere? Yeah. And then diesel can. Where did that? Did I already put the diesel can in? I didn't, did I? Where's that gone now? Has it fallen under the map? I'm fine. Okay, the sun's coming up, so if it is around here, we'll be able to find it. I swear I remember taking it out of the tractor and putting it on the floor here, right next to the computer. But has it just disappeared under the map? It's not in here, is it? Right. Has he released an update there? Is it something to do with tractor wonkiness? The diesel can cats. I got the diesel can and the computer out of the van, out of the tractor, so I could put them in here where they're safe. I threw them on the snow near the tractor, and the computer is there, and the diesel can's vanished. I think it's gone under the map. The patch doesn't fix trim. You can get them hot scissors that I think will fix it. Did it like skid this way and go under the shit truck? Basically left the basically in the left window of the tractor when you grab the beer case. Well, I just took it out and popped it on the floor. It was definitely in. I grabbed it just now, like it was like 90 seconds before you just asked, cats. So it's around here somewhere, or it fell through the map. I don't know whether I put it on the floor and it bounced or something. Pink name if someone can check the footage. Fuck it. You know what? You know what? If we need it, it's at the end of Scotty's Road. Now, we're going to drive the tractor across the lake, I think. Because once I can get past this little bit of lane next to Scotty's... It snapped. Does it snap? No, 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 don't do this. It's so wrapped round that tree that the towing hook won't release it, won't pull it clear. Is it wrapped round the tree? No, it's not touching it. It's not something silly like handbrake off, is it? Might have to pull it like this direction to get it free. Let's try one more time. Maybe we reverse at this point. Pull! Didn't want to pull. I suppose this means we can do this one now. Pull! Pull! And it snapped. This thing is really trapped. Is it a big update there? Right, let's shunt the bitch. No? What? Have I bottomed the tractor out on the... I mean, moderate sounds good. Maybe we'll pull it out in this direction. Moderate and not as big as the previous. I mean, we're getting updates, I'll take it. Okay, if that's just sliding, is he going to pull it by itself just by sliding down the hill? It is. Okay, tractor is moving. We have progress. Or is the tractor actually pulling the shit truck back up the hill? It's got a big quality of life up there. Is there anything talking about performance? Because that's the thing that I need at the moment. Please don't snap. It's moving, it's moving, it's moving. Nice, we're free. Okay. Come on, climb. Lift axle down. Okay, let's reverse. I don't know where the tractor is. I just want to get it out of the trees. I keep getting stuck on something down here. I don't know if it's trapped on a tree. Tractor. We're still connected. Right, we're pulling. We're pulling. I don't think the tractor's strong enough. The truck's strong enough to pull the tractor. And in-game quality of life. Yeah, this thing is stuck. How the fuck are we gonna do this? Maybe just rag it around until it flicks back up onto its wheels. But it's notoriously tricky to ride once you've got it tipped, this thing. Now I've hit a tree. So apologies for the excessive diesel noises today. Right. Is it still connected? It is. Is it on its wheels? Is it actually... Get out of the fucking shit truck. I think I saw it on its wheels. I tried to clip, I've not got the death counter up. Today of all days, I've not got the chop sound thing. Alright, it's been righted. Just needed music for it. Panic over, briefly. Now, do I continue to try and pull it to town? Because I'd have to walk back here, wouldn't I, to get back in it? Maybe we leave it on its wheels and try and drive over the lake back to town where it's nice and flat. Percentage chance this thing can survive back to town. My problem progress has taken such a hit during this. So now it should actually tow nicely. There we go, good. Right, the lake is in this direction somewhere. No, this is the ice road, I can take it home, can't I? Oh, that's perfect, actually. But then... No, I need to take it to town, don't I? Yeah, I have to go to town, not home. Because if I go to town, then I can drop the shit truck off and drive home in the tractor. But if I go home, I would have to take the shit truck back home, maybe with the mini bike in it, and then do all of that mess. Music's not too loud, is it? Again, you'd tell me, right? Have we lost the tractor? Nope, still with us. Maybe let's go home. No, because I've got no fuel in the mini bike. Right. This might take a while, but I think it's the best option. How good are you at driving on snow? Not very in the high box. But somewhat acceptable in low gears. Tractor's fine, still upright. Fuel's good. Patience level dropping slightly. Fucking look at this. How does the physics work in this instance? Oh god. Turns out I was turning. I don't know if this is more sensible actually, this just might take an age. And it's going to be constantly fighting the tractor wanting to pull me from side to side whenever I get anywhere near town. I'm having to be a fucking... Like Martin says, let's just get massively drunk so I don't have to face the consequences of my actions. Press 1 to mute the game during this process. We'll go play like marbles or something while it's slowly dragging its way across the lake. I rescued it, I'll carry on, I did. Currently trying to rescue the tractor. Are you pressing 1 for muting or 1 for the marbles part, Paula? I come back and the shit truck's like fucking 3/4 of the way up the ski ramp, spinning and running out of fuel. Alas. We signed up for this, right? We're gonna have to get it done. This is what fixing the problem looks like. Fucking I know, right? Such is my winter car. Oh, fuck, it's trying to climb the verge. Look at him, he's not even taking accountability for his actions. We'd be happy right now if it wasn't for you. You know full well that I get traumatised by the word slippers. What a beautiful shot that is. Look at the absolutely sensational. Never mind, it's a fucking tractor being dragged along behind us. The music fits weird. Is the quality of life thing that you two are referring to, is it that when you go into this spectator mode, the sound of the vehicle stays with the vehicle and not with the camera, so you know, like we used to do in the boat and make it quiet? In the short term, that would be the quality of life change I'd be desperate for. Quality of gaming. I'm looking forward to finding it, actually. Should I save when we get back and patch it and come back in? Given today's stream has been an absolute wash. It might be the biggest My Summer Car moment we've had so far. Is it something I'd notice immediately when I spawned in? Oh, imagine if it's turned down the sound of the individual vehicles. That would be wonderful. Holy shit, there's 30 minutes of the stream left. It's been an endless tractor bullshit so far. Highly architected. Yeah, I'll save saving then until tomorrow. Oh, sorry, I won't save and we'll have a look at it tomorrow. Fisty, welcome to the stream. I mean, this is the actual view at the moment. Thanks to Trim, tipped the tractor over violently and stranded myself in the middle of the forest in the middle of the night. But I did manage to fix it, no thanks to Trim, by dragging the tractor with the shit truck across the lake. This camera is just a cinematic camera, so it gives us something to look at while we're doing a very, very slow drive back to town to rescue the tractor. If you want us to stop talking about it, then you should stop committing heinous acts of violence in video games. We discovered, Fisty, that if you sprint, it slightly keeps your body temperature up like in real life. So I used that to sprint back to town while chugging beers to keep myself functional. This stream has been a mess. Wait, am I picking up more speed in second? I got faster in second than I was. Do I have a speedo anywhere? I'm almost approaching 20 miles an hour. What was I doing in first? 15. Third? Okay, 20 in second seems to be about the best I can do. Oh, there it is. Yeah, functional, a bit of a stretch. Alive. Call it. Right, take the road. I might leave the tractor here. Do I have any shit sucks in town? I don't think I do. No, I might do. Is it worth doing one while we've got the shit truck out? Well, let's pull over here and stall it immediately. Glow plugs have gone cold again. How's that work? I don't think I know what glow plugs actually are doing when you're waiting for the light on the dash. There we go. I'd like the engine to start.
Voi vittujen kevää.
One of them days, I think we call them 60. Right, you off. Good. Tractor, stay there, I'll be back. I don't know where my diesel can is, I think that fell through the map. I'll be at the dump, probably. Which is another thing that we need to fix at some point, but yeah. Now, let's get on the road. Could have got on the road at the track, I suppose. What a friggin' mess this has been. Maybe I'll learn a bit of, like, if the shit suck is available, we'll maybe do it while I've got the thing fired up and warmed up. I need to know where it is, which one it is, I should say, and whether or not I've got room in the shit truck for it, because I can't afford to empty the shit truck. And I'll carry on over there on the other side of town. We'll have finished my windscreen and it'll be sat getting pissy because I'm not there to pick it up. I can almost guarantee. Please, game, come on. Rubbing up against Mindright's house. There we go. Can't wait to just get the car functional so we can drive around in something that doesn't sound like this. Or let me down like the sorbet. So I think the one shit sub we have is the one opposite the school. This one, I believe. Is he there? He's not, so it's not that. Do I even have one in town? I maybe don't. I'm delirious. It's been a long day of endless diesel sounds and full revs. It's not going to end anytime soon. Maybe we'll sort all our stats out. And then we'll go and at least see if the windscreen's been fixed, even though I can't go and pick it up. Yes, you know. I hope there's no bills to be paid at home either, because I can't pay them. Right, we see it. Boyo won't mind, I'm sure. He's not sat here, is he? No. Also, I've just crushed the lid. It's not the solution we were looking for, but we're home. Can't even turn the frigging dome light off. Is the quality of life is it so you can actually turn your own PC off? Your tractor off? Finding the PC was a big thing though. Now we've got the old micro pecker back, I think. I'm hoping that there's something new on the internet that we can do. Maybe a build guide for the car. Can I put it in here then? Probably can, right? No? I don't even have a phone line to plug it into, do I? Unless I have to get like a desk or something. No? Forgot the fifth pile. Right, remember that we've got the PC case there. Right, do I have any beers that I can sort problem out with? I do not. Is Sothan in at least to help me? Or Augur or Jamie?
Saatana!
Do I chuck a Keelyu back to deal with the problem to save going and walking and getting the beers from the... No. No. No, 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 no. We're not relying on Keelyu to get us out of our situations. I can't deal with hunger. I can barely deal with fatigue. The pub might be open. That will save all of our issues. Apart from the money issue, of course. And then we're going to have to walk back from the... Let's go get the tractor, actually. We'll go to the pub, I think. What other hope have we? What have we got left in this world? Siddles, you won't believe me if I told you. I finally, after banging my head against it for like 2 weeks, I finally got the engine to start. And it started and it sounded good. And I was very, very happy. I ran around the house celebrating. I ran into the kitchen and I had a beer to celebrate. No, I had 2. Logged out, very happy. Logged back in, the problem meter had returned full. It was a full relapse. Look, it was brutal. Did you even live near anyone else in my subcat? Yes, uncle lived next door, just behind, like over the garden fence, but there wasn't a fence. And it was like right in the middle of the map, so you could get to everybody else, but uncle was at least there. Not that you could do anything about it. But there was no neighbours. Alright, back in the tractor. Game's got under my skin today. To be honest, it'd have been alright if it wasn't for the train. So I don't know about you, but I can't face the prospect of dying. Imagine losing all of the car parts and having to go through the whole loot box crap from the Classified magazine to try and build it back up again. I can't face that. I can't do it. We're not allowed to die. Dying isn't an option now. Beer seems to do a lot for my problem meter, which has probably taken serious damage today because I've drunk so much just trying to survive getting back from the situation we managed to put ourselves in. Right, let's go to the pub. Let's deal with all our meters and stuff. Fucking hell. Fine. You know what? When all of life's problems grind you down, straight to Pub Napo to fix it. Starting to see why his business model has worked so well all these years. Help! Help, 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 help. I need alcohol therapy. Help! Help!
No ehtomölkylä, se nappo, tule silloin pupnappo.
Just a beer, please.
No niin, sillä sitten janot sammuksi.
It's not just the thirst, it's the problem.
No
It's
niin,
curing
tuosta
it.
vaan olkeepa hyvä.
Another beer, please.
No niin, sillä sitten janot sammuksi.
And then I need like 15 coffees.
Olkeepa hyvät.
Hey.
Joo, laitetaan hyvät sumpit sulle tulemaan tästä.
I'm very desperate.
Siitä, mitäs, laitetaanko vielä muuta?
I need another coffee. Should just go to
Joo,
the
hyvät
guy
sumpit.
next door, shouldn't I?
Tullo.
Fuck it.
No niin,
More
tuosta
coffee,
vaan
please.
olkeepa hyvä.
Thank you.
Joo, laitetaan hyvät sumpit sulle tulemaan tästä.
Doesn't feel like good coffee. I bet you've got a thermos
Ja
under the
siitä,
desk.
mitäs, laitetaanko vielä muuta?
And then a sausage and chips.
Kiitos, tulossa.
Thank you. Right, this will deal with problem. So healthy and it's alright. Caffeine's not addictive, is it? It's fine. Then a couple of coffees, which aren't really achieving much. And then while he's radiating me up some sausage and chips, I'm gonna go outside and have a piss in the smoke. And then we'll drive to Alkyrion's, I think, and that should about do us. We can at least confirm that the windscreen's fixed. There's probably no bleeding fuel in the tractor, knowing that, look. We're having a good time in there. Oh, it's out cigs as well. Should I really have a crate? Too tall for this toilet. Should really have a crate of beer as well, shouldn't I? Sat at the pub. It costs so much to buy beers in individuals. Go buy a multi-pack. Okay. For those just arriving, by the way, it's been quite the afternoon. I managed to tip the tractor over and strand myself in the middle of the night. We had it so good here in Periavi. The PSK is a useless shit place. It ruined the good vibes we had.
Olkeepa hyvät.
True. Okay, that was very salty. One more beer, please.
No niin, sillä sitten janot sammuksi.
It was.
Ja
I'd
siitä, mitäs, laitetaanko vielä muuta?
cured myself of my alcoholism before I had a bit of a bad incident. And now I'm right back where I started. Go on, one more coffee.
Joo, laitetaan hyvät
Spent like
sumpit
200
sulle
marks in
tulemaan
here at this
tästä.
point.
No niin, tuosta vaan olkeepa hyvä.
Go on, one more coffee.
Ja kippi kihviä sulle.
I've had like 8 coffees. This is almost as much as a
Ja
monster.
siitä, mitäs, laitetaanko
Thank you.
vielä muuta?
Bye.
Oi vittu!
Imagine going to a shop and ordering 3 beers, 3 coffees, a sausage and a chips and downing it all in one go. Then going outside for a big piss before leaving. Alright. Let's drive to Alkyrion's and let's get the last bit of good news we can hope for in today's stream, which is the windscreen being fixed. Still practically full on fuel, so we're alright. Right, more bit of tractor driving, everybody. That was the wrong gear. And then we're home free. It's cold being a lorry drive. Didn't mention the third activity, Bimbly. Alright, good. We're alive. Yeah, going outside for a cig and then bringing it straight back inside. That's implied. Well, today very much looked like a stream that I wasn't going to get out of. The revelation that sprinting makes your temperature raise slightly fixed everything. The tractor is now on its wheels, the ship truck is back where we got it from. We're alright. So it says they need culling like deer. Imagine they'd be rampant. Be one on every corner. It's one of them incidents that where I was so concerned that I'd have to start the game over again. My heart was thumping in my chest and I was like, now I'm sat here, I feel wounded. We came too close then. My dreams of being an ice track racer was fading fast. But now we know that if I am freezing to death, get out and sprint around a bit. You can raise your body temperature, but at the cost of the problem that you're skyrocketing. I can't pay for the windscreen doing, because you pay when you pick up now, but at least we might get proof that the car can keep itself warm. Because if I can get the windscreen fixed, then we're safe to drive the car without you freezing to death. The heating should work. But I need to wire up the lights, I need to wire up the wipers, I think. What else is there? There's all sorts. I don't know if it'll pass inspection currently, but I think what we'll do is we'll get the car built and put together, then take it to its inspection and just fail one on purpose, so we can see the list of what it failed on. I guess we can use the inspection as like as a way to make sure we've got everything right. Press 1 to take the next corner at incredibly high pace, just to see if it's possible. If you had a thirst meter, it'd just say Diet Pepsi. For the record, I've been blaming Trim, but shortly after Trim arrived, and completely unrelated to Trim arrived, and I said, I'm going to take this corner at full speed. What could go wrong? Yeah, I need to be on the main road to get arrested, but that is true. If I came anywhere near the police, it would be the end of poor Giant Ray. Not Giant Ray. Jin. It's been about 24 in-game hours since I dropped the car off. I would say we haven't had a phone call from Alkarion, but I've not been anywhere near a telephone. Come on, make it up this hill. Come on. Come on, a bit slower, a bit faster. Beautiful. Yeah, let's take the car for a spin. Get myself stuck again. I'll make sure the beers are in the car. So far I've driven it like down to the mailboxes and turned it round in their uncle's drive. It's as far as it's come.
D594 continuo winter. Teach's age has begun.
Jackson. It's never going to stop, is it? Then at some point we're going to be taking a break from this to play the Long Dark, which is even frigging colder. It's Canada cold. Instead of southern Finland cold. Jackson. Azar, thank you for the bit. 10 minutes to go until marbles, we can do this. This game is just, it's not been nice to me today. I've needed better. I drop into second to maintain a bit of pace up this hill and don't let it stall. And we just got to survive Martin Bridge. We can finally confirm whether shit for brains has done what I paid him for, or what I intend to pay him for. I tell you what, I haven't checked the mansion, have I? Or whatever everybody calls it. Alright, side mission before we go to Alkarion. I don't know what's in here on this version of the game. This is where we used to get the wheels from. I assume there is some wheels as well, but we got some for cheap, so I never needed them. Please be something cool in it. I've been assuming there hasn't been. Cousin stuck in a tree. Good job I didn't have to... Oh, shit. No, I need the tractor, don't I? Can't you just do this? No. I mean, we have the tractor here. We've got the right tool for it. Did it work? I think I did it just as I was leaving. We'll confirm it with this. Or not. That's done it. We're sliding? No, we're not sliding. We're not sliding. Now we're sliding. Handbrake. All looks normal so far. It's just a dark room before it. Nothing here. It's the bit that goes down to the cellar. Now I have to be careful in here because there were bees that would kill you. If I've survived that, only to walk in here and die, don't reckon. Don't encourage it. The stove and everything's still here. Let's go upstairs. Yeah, the beehive's still there. I don't know if the tyres are though, but I kind of dare go up there. But they were active at night, were they? I don't risk this, do I? No? No, you're right, kitten, you're right. It's not worth the risk. Maybe in the next life. Fuck that. Okay, it all looks very similar in there though. I don't think there's anything too different. Now, after what's gone on today, we'll just take the sensible option. Go and check the car. At least we can confirm now there's nothing majorly different, even if the wheels are or aren't there, it's not really. There's nothing significant, right? It's not been changed into a youth club or something. Slowly drive over the hump. Have I just been in a slightly more reckless mood or something? Because then the whole thing would point to me being in a mood for danger. Yeah, Martin Bridge survived. Cousin not doing so well, which is for the best. Got to push it. What? Take risks? Don't be really playing well. Take it back, the risk isn't worth it. We've seen the downsides. That's today's thumbnail. The light on it. Farewell. Sleep well, bear. We will remember you. On the plus side, my windscreen's fixed. Good. Look at him. What do we do with him? Don't know, Martin. I just came round the corner and we got to Alcarion's and Bear was... worse for wear, maybe? Alcarion's not even open, is he? I can't even take him into the warm. Let's just put him in brace. Is that close enough to brace position, right? Let's maybe get his... That's brace position, face down. Perfect. Look at him on top of the Cards Against Humanity world, and now he's fallen to this. Just think of the alcohol he has to get to be funny enough to win cards 4 weeks out of 5. Can't get him into a position where he's not going to vomit. There we are, it's close enough. Cousin, this is entirely your fault. I'd come and try and save you, but I don't love you enough. Look how car though. I mean, I need to earn up to about 8 grand to pay for the bodywork repaired, but this not a bad looking car, is it? Can we make something we love out of this? I really don't like these like accentuated like side. I don't like that stuff, and I don't like the front of it either. I miss the Satsuma, but it does work. I can't even get it to start. Although if I try and start it now, it'll just drain the battery, won't it? I got hit by that parked rivet, says, no you did not. Alright, I'm going to go have a piss. This is entirely on the Finnish education system. I don't even know that you could major in card-based humour there. He's fucking smashing it, so it's what he's doing. Is it a beautiful orange car, though? Alright. Rate in terms of looks, the Satsuma versus the Rivet. I think the Satsuma is like a good 8, and the Rivet like a 4.5, maybe. I'm fucking freezing to death. Satsuma 8, Rivet 4. Even though the Satsuma was Japanese and this is British. Right. I think with that done, with Cousin stuck in the bush, Bear unconscious at the front of the car, and the windscreen actually fixed. Well, there's no objective opinion, Kitten. That was just entirely mine, right? What I prefer to look at. That is going to do it for today. I came extremely close to fucking the playthrough. I went round a corner too fast, tipped the fucking thing over. But you're asking us to do it. I was, yeah. But there's no such... I was saying, in terms of how attractive you find the car. Because there's no objective good looking, right? Not as curvy as the car from Pacific Drive. 2 out of 10. Look at this mess here. I tipped the tractor over, got stranded in the woods, and very nearly completely fucked the playthrough because I was freezing to death with no way of getting the tractor back on its wheels. However, we did discover that running at night increases your body temperature ever so slightly, so we had to sprint around while chugging beers and managed to make it back to town. Look at the damage on that rivet. Clear hit and park case. Hit and park. However, we managed to make it home. The tractor's recovered. The windscreen has been fixed. And despite what it might have looked like briefly, I did die. I reserved my vote till it's race ready. I think it's going to end up pretty good luck. I hope you're right. Schmitz, good morning. You missed out today thanks to the time change. Schmitz on guessing boring lemonade. Mina, good afternoon as well. Welcome to the stream, both. Right, that's going to do it. I'll see you all tomorrow for more. I need to get these logs dropped off, don't I? Then we can get back and pick the stuff up. Oh, this game's... It's getting to me today. Oh, shit. Welcome to the new followers. Thank you all for joining. I'll see you all tomorrow for more. But for now, after a catastrophic stubble around, the scores aren't actually as bad as they look. We currently sit... thanks to golf with the oranges back in the lead. The greens won 3 points in the stream, but mercifully we managed to sacrifice one. I am still alive, and it's time for the oranges to do their part. Right, for those that don't know, the Doomhaus Discord is split down the middle between those with green names and those with orange names. If you win marbles at the end of a stream, you get a point on the leaderboard, you get a golden name, and you get the Person of the Century of the Day title. If you would like that to be you, then prepare yourselves. Marbles is starting. Is it? Or has it crashed? We are fisty, yeah. Has it crashed? This is the day that marbles would crash, to turn the screw on what's already been a stressful afternoon. Marbles has crashed. Right, if you want to take part in marbles, give me a second, I'll give you a password, and if you type it in chat, you can have a marble, and your marble will do the rest. The password to gain entry for marbles today is... corner. Go. Right, let's have an orange win, gets 2 points back in the lead. Or are the greens going to win and tie the scores again? Right, a lot of tractor noise, daylight savings are screwed with things. I reckon tight marbles 15. I'm going 15. We have cats for the greens, Fisty for the greens, Sothan for the greens, Mina for the oranges, Trim for the greens, Gwynblade for the greens, Schmitz for the oranges, Bear for the greens, Lundios, good afternoon for the... Jesus, that was a struggle. For the greens. 6-4 for the greens, Azar for the greens, Shaggy Dan for the oranges, Polar for the greens, Keaton for the oranges, Martin for the greens. They're all working that corner today. Go right to the corner and wear your baby boy hat. Alkirion for the oranges, and Satan for the oranges. They should make daylight savings happen twice a year, every year, so people get used to it. Yeah. But what they shouldn't do is make it so that countries drift on what day they do it on, to the point where it's all confused and you have to learn 2 systems instead of just 1. I'd mind right for the oranges. 18 marbles enter the race. First person to pick a number 1 episode of go. Bad streams are always a good time to farm points. Ooh, Taxlack as well. Taxlack, good afternoon. Taxlack for the oranges on 19. Martin says 9. Have I gone through the roll call? We've got Cats, Fisty, Sothan, Mina, Trim, Gwynblade, Schmitz, Bear, Lundio, 6-4, Azar, Shaggy Dan, Polar, Kitten, Martin, Alkirion, Satan, Mindright, and Taxlack. 8 oranges and 11 greens. Bear says he's going to win today. 19 marbles enter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The Temple of Steve. We begin. Can the 8 beat the 11? Bear says he feels like a win. Bear does need points. If he wants to go to Eurovision, he's going to need at least 2. The Eurovision line is creeping up. Dougie is the record holder on this level, then 1 minute and 53 seconds. The level is Temple of Steve. Best of luck to everybody. We begin. Oh, Martin said hurry up just after. Since when have you ever seen the words hurry up do anything in this place, Martin? Why? Why would you show me this shit? It's like they made the country from My Winter Car in real life. Oh, we've got a moving bucket. Come on, oranges, let's have this. Gwynblade gets the drop very early, Azar as well, but Schmitz and Tagslack are right behind for the oranges. This is not looking good for the green. If the greens tie again. Yeah, Martin, why do you need to hurry us? Just come with it, just take us with you. Gwynblade straight through the spinner, but Tagslack got straight through as well. Tagslack does take second place. Tagslack's notoriously got no faith in spinners, but the moving bucket might help him. Gwynblade goes right, Azar and Tagslack next. Kitten and Cats are arriving, but I can't see whoever was in first before. Was it Schmitz? Hopefully he's not fallen. Holding it in gives you focus. You're more aerodynamic on these corners, Schmitz. That's what he's doing it for. Tagslack has somehow taken the lead from Azar and Gwynblade. Kitten, full speed through that spinner. Alright, the oranges might have taken a bit of impetus. Azar's in second. Kitten's still not out, so it's Tagslack versus Azar. Does Tagslack get screwed by the spinner? He does, in the way that it's let Azar through a lot faster. This is Azar's to lose then. First chance goes to Azar. Cats and Kitten are out with the spinner. Right, we're entering moving bucket territory. Go back to your toddler pleasures and hold it in. Better get past at least 2 spinners before the final bucket. You've managed it. Azar did retake the lead, though, and there's 3 greens behind you. So the oranges are going to have to get incredibly lucky. Azar gets the Greens' 45th point, and the scores are tied again. Tag Slack falls to his death. It's alright. It's alright. The moving bucket fucks you as well. Maina dies, Fisty dies, Sothan chopped. Can we have a moral victory for having more oranges than greens finishing? Which we don't have currently. Or do we? Did the oranges win? No, greens won that as well. Fuck! Azar is your person of the century of the day. He's already gold from Friday, as far as I remember. That's true. Azar now just created himself up to 2 to push himself away from the Eurovision line, and now he's overtaken Satan, Sothan, Pat, Tagslack, Chrisman, and Trim. Well, that was the bad ending. Congratulations, Azar. Good work to the Greens. Right before these ads come, I'm getting out of here. Alcarion, you can have your money back. For now, however, I'm pressing this, and this. And I'm going to go lay down in the dark room after getting my bumhole fingered by gravity. But we did at least survive. Lovely. Right, boys and girls, I'll see you all tomorrow for more of that rubbish. Thank you all for being here this week. Today. You can only have so much bad news before your brain falls to pieces, right? I'll take this nice and slowly. Your person of the century of the day is Azar for the Greens. Greens, congratulations, you are now on 45, tying the orange score as we enter the second quarter of the year. I will see you all tomorrow for more. I've managed to survive, and hopefully we can drive the car tomorrow for its maiden voyage. Go home, Stubble, you need a vacation, I really do. I'll see you tomorrow for more. Thank you all. Stay on the platform and keep an eye out for friends of the Doomhaus that might be live. Everybody enjoy your evenings. Thank you for spending your time here. You're all very lovely. But for now, Martin, Shaggy Dan, Fisty, Cats, Alcarion, Tagslack, Mina, Gwynblade, and everybody else that's been here. I love you all. I'll see you all tomorrow. But the final word for today is go get a haircut. Catch a tractor by the tail.
Grrr.